Passing Clouds is very much a foundation of the alternative music scene in Hackney. It was one of the first music venues in Dalston, I think possibly the first, and it's like we've got a very long history of bringing kind of parties to people. It's not just a gig, it's not just going to a club. We're a community of artists and musicians. We're all very passionate activists, we're all very ethical people, and we just want to kind of bring a certain kind of celebratory ethos to this kind of environment, which can get very sterile. You know, we're in a digital, industrialized age, and people need to reconnect with the earth and just kind of, you know, get back to the forest and the wilds in a sense. And I feel like the popularity of our events reflects the fact that people really want to do that. They want to, you know, connect with the earth and connect with each other through music, through face painting. We tend to focus on sort of Eastern European or European folk traditions because it's, you know, the area that we're in. We're celebrating the return of the sun in Europe. You know, the spring equinox is entirely different on the other side of the world. I would love there to be spring equinox celebrations all across the country. I feel like that we need to get back to that kind of stuff. You know, it's like people have lost touch with those roots, and it's something that's it's almost quite primal in people, the need to, you know, when the sun comes back finally after winter, everybody's like, oh, yes, people do want to connect with that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'd love to see spring equinox and summer solstice parties popping up, and it should be national holiday, you know, forget August bank holiday. It's like summer solstice, big weekend off, you know, everybody going back to the forest and putting flowers in their hair. Halloween is the big one for us, and we start it with a march down in Stoke Newington at Avenue Park Cemetery, and basically walk up, everybody in black and white, and just have a sound system on a milk float, and we walk up towards the gates of Passing Clouds, so that's definitely a big one. Spring Equinox Forest Party, it's a celebration of the return of the sun after a long, long winter. It's based on kind of old mythology, dating back to Greek times, of Persephone rising up from the underground, but it's done in a very kind of fun and modern and sort of technicolor kind of way, as a way of bringing kind of old rituals to a new environment. And May Day celebrations just go back in this country for so long, and yet we don't really have them in London anymore. People have forgotten these things, and so we just kind of get all hippie and pagan and fun and glittered up and just walk through the streets and kind of bring back these rituals.